Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, we are going to discuss the stomach. So, stomach is present in the left upper quadrant in the body, partially covered entirely by the left lobe of the liver. So, let's remove the liver so that we can see the stomach more clearly. So, here we have got the stomach. You see that its dilated portion is on the left side and it narrows towards the right. This surface of stomach you see is the anterosuperior surface of the stomach, and this is the posterior inferior surface of the stomach. So in the stomach, this is the lesser curvature of the stomach and this is the greater curvature of the stomach. To the lesser curvature, lesser omentum is attached, and to the greater curvature, superiorly the gastrosphenic ligament and then the greater omentum is attached, and more specifically the anterior layer of the greater omentum. As you can see, the anterior layer of greater omentum is attached to the greater curvature of the stomach. It goes down, forms the greater omentum, comes up, and its posterior layer is attached to the transverse colon. Then it engulfs the transverse colon and forms its mesentery and is attached to the pancreas and second part of duodenum. Now, on the lesser curvature of the stomach, the arteries present are called the right and left gastric arteries, and on the greater curvature of the stomach, the arteries present are called the right and left gastroepiploic arteries. So, in order to know which is right or left, you must hold the stomach in the right position. So, this dilated portion, this is the left side and this is the right side. So, if the pointer is here, this is the left gastric artery. If the pointer is here, this is the right gastric artery. Although you see that these are almost continuous, but still, if the pointer is here, it will be called left gastric. If the pointer is here, it will be called right gastric artery. Similarly, here this is the left gastroepiploic artery, and here this is the right gastroepiploic artery. So now we have this better, bigger model of stomach. So we have already discussed these arteries, the right and left gastric and right and left gastroepiploic arteries. Now there are some small arteries present on the fundus of the stomach which are called the short gastric arteries. Then we have these nerves, this and this. These are basically right and left vagal trunks, as the vagus nerve supplies the stomach. So initially, when the stomach is formed in the embryo, its orientation is like this. So this is the right side and this is the left side. So this is the right vagal trunk and this is the left vagal trunk. So even when the stomach orientation becomes this, the anterior one still is the left vagal trunk and the posterior one is the right vagal trunk. Now regarding the parts of the stomach, this upper end, as it is near to the heart, is called the cardiac end or cardia. This lower end is called the pyloric end or pylorus. Then we have this upper bulging portion of the stomach which is called the fundus of the stomach. This main portion is called the body of the stomach. And then we have the pyloric region which includes the pyloric antrum. This portion, this demarcated region from here to here, this is the antrum. And then we have the pyloric canal. So this angle which is formed between the body and the pyloric antrum, this angle is called the incisura angularis. Now let's open the stomach. So these elevated ridges you see here, these are called the rugae. This constriction you see at the pyloric region, it is the pyloric sphincter, and this is the esophageal sphincter. So that's it, we are done with the stomach.